Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Our next guests are paranormal investigators and hosts of the Hunting Live podcast and the Divine Oracle Readings podcast. Please welcome Trevor Bishop and Brother Chris. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. These guys are paranormal investigators. These guys are the real deal. I know these guys are the real deal the minute they walk through the door. See what I did there? Yes. That's fantastic. Guys, tell me a little bit about, you guys are paranormal investigators. You must be very busy this time of year.
We technically are, but the main thing though is we're always busy 24/7. But most people always think though paranormal only happens at this time of year, but it doesn't.
Ghosts, they never take a holiday.
No, unfortunately they don't.
No holiday.
They don't get retirement.
Wow, that's fantastic. You guys must have a terrible union. So describe to the audience exactly what you guys do. You guys have got ghost hunters.
We started off doing paranormal investigations, but then when COVID hit, we couldn't go out and do our usual investigation work, so we had to change it up.
You don't want to get those ghosts sick.
No,
they could die or something.
They could die again. So we had to decide what we had to do at that point, so we decided to start a podcast. And we started that in 2020, and we've been doing it ever since. We're still doing it.
But you guys have a long history of investigating ghosts in the community. Like, how many years have you been doing this?
We started originally in 2010 together, so we've been doing it almost 13 years now.
And you've seen how many ghosts you figure you guys have seen and made contact with?
We've actually had contact with over approximately 500.
500 different ghosts.
Lots of ghosts.
And your mission of your statement is not only so if you have a ghost problem, you come to their you come to people's houses and you help like calm the ghost down or get rid of the ghosts.
We don't try to get rid of the ghosts. What we do a lot is try to teach people how to deal with the paranormal. It's one of our goals. So we try to help people understand what real paranormal is in this world compared to what they see on TV or movies. So that really helps them understand how to deal with their spirits.
So let me get this straight. If I hire you to come and get the ghosts out of my house and then I don't pay your bill, do you repossess the house?
No. Unfortunately, we don't charge at all. Yeah. We come in, we'll teach you, like so what Trevor was saying, exactly how to actually protect yourself and also protect the house. There are different ways, and since we're in the Grand River area, we teach you basically more or less the indigenous way because this is originally indigenous grounds.
Oh, I see. So there's that like connection right there. So I understand that a lot of what you do is educating people, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we do have some questions from our studio audience. So I hope these make sense here. We got somebody wrote in, do female ghosts have boobies?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
So I think what the person's trying to say is there a sexuality in the afterlife? Like, is there, like I'm asking for a friend, like if after you die, you still, the sexy time. You just still get that?
They still get that, and what's even worse is when they come into your bedroom at night.
The ghosts come into your bedroom at night?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when they try to talk to you the most, is at night when you're trying to sleep.
I think I dated her. I think a lot of talking. A couple more. Is it wrong to dress up as ghosts on Halloween? Is that considered to be cultural appropriation?
Well, unfortunately, this ain't Beetlejuice, so there's no problem at all. But make sure that the feet are shown.
You got the ghost. They have your ghost costume. You got to have the feet are shown.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. It says, do Scottish people make the best Ghostbusters? Because I have a Scottish friend, and every time he comes to my house, the spirits disappear.
Well, you could say that with the Irish too.
So it's. But you actually have the. In case anybody thinks this is the real deal. These guys are the guys. They come to your house and you have the equipment here.
We do.
All right. Tell me about this one. What is this? This is an investigation tool here.
Digital voice recorder. So that's used for recording unheard voices, which are called electronic voice phenomena, or EVPs.
So voices we can't hear.
We can't hear with our
But
own
this
ears.
tape recorder can hear it.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So you hear that on playback. You can hear things you don't hear when you ask questions, and you'll hear replies on there.
I know earlier though that we actually had that going actually on in here, but there was something that I captured a little bit earlier.
So let's see if we recorded any messages that nobody else heard. Let me hear.
You need a better agent.
That's it. That's the ghost of my career. That's did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? It said you needed a better agent. That's fantastic. And then we got these ones. What does this do here? They come to your house with these. What are these called?
Those are called dowsing rods.
Okay.
And basically, originally in the past, they're used to detect water. But nowadays, we use them to communicate with spirit energy as well. So you hold them in your hand like you're doing, and ask yes or no questions, and they'll cross at a certain point.
Okay. So if I say show me the yes signal, then it spreads apart.
Yes.
Okay. So then I say, oh, that's pretty scary. Okay. Show me the no signal. Then they come together.
Yep.
Well, that kind of makes sense if you think. You know what I mean? All right. First, we just shoot some test questions. Then, when everybody knows the answer to see if it's really working. Okay. All right. Will the Leafs win the Stanley Cup? Oh, wait a minute. It knows! It knows! It works! This is unbelievable. So you come to your house, you talk to the ghost. And you, brother Chris, you do like spirit card readings, right?
Yeah, so I use oracle cards. Now, oracle cards are much more different than tarot cards. Tarot cards are right to the point. Oracle cards are more open, general cards. So,
Okay.
Yeah. And
So
I know
these are
though that we did shuffle them earlier.
We did shuffle them.
Yep.
And then you did the magic here. So these
Yep.
are the cards. So I'm going to
Yep.
show everyone. I got the flowing power card. What's that? What does that
So
mean?
basically, though, that basically means go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get a date with her, but she's not calling me back. Oh, not that.
So,
Well, yeah, all right.
But yeah, water is always flowing. It's always moving. So just go with the flow with it. Just stay relaxed and everything.
Relax.
Yep.
Can you send this card to my wife? Okay, the other card I drew. Okay, what is this? This is the white buffalo. What's that?
So white buffalo, though, is more or less seen actually at winter time. Basically, and what it is, though, is just saying, though, hey, let you know you're going to be more prosper within the winter.
Does this mean the Bills are going to make the spread? I think this means the Bills are they're going to win and beat the spread, guys. You want the fantasy football league. And one more, because I'm only allowed 3 cards.
Yes.
Because we can't have too much
Yeah.
information. This one is, what does that say? Spirit of the Earth.
So that one there is more or less saying, though, that Mother Earth is more or less speaking to you. So be more connected with her at all times.
Are you sure doesn't mean I should just drink more rye?
No, unfortunately not.
No, that's not. Dude, this is a very educational time we've had here together. I know you guys have been you've been promoting yourselves, and you've got a couple of big things coming up. You want to talk about that, Trevor?
Yes, we are doing a bunch of events this year. So one of the main events that we're hosting is with the Stratford Perth Museum in Stratford, Ontario. We are hosting ghost tours this year with them. We had a very successful sold-out first event in August, and our next one is coming up October 21st. If people want tickets, you contact the museum directly.
Talk to the museum directly, folks. And if you want to hear your podcast, all the information's right there below, right?
It is.
That's fantastic. Thanks, you guys, so much for coming. All right,
Awesome.
Let's give it up for Brother Chris and Trevor Bishop of the Haunting Live podcast and occult reading. Huh? We promise you the real deal. Don't go away, folks, or I'm going to come and haunt you. We'll be back right after this.